Greetings. This is Pavan Mailipilli, Executive Member of the Media and Public Relations Committee of IIM Raipur. As the Institute kicks off the 7th Leadership Summit, several distinguished dignitaries have blessed the campus with their enormous presence. Today we have one such eminent personality, a leader, if I may, to enlighten us by sharing the knowledge and wisdom he has amassed over his tremendous journey. Let me welcome Shri Sreenivas Vijayan, COO of Collabera Digital. Sir,
Hi,
we welcome
Pavan.
you from on behalf of IIM Raipur.
Thank you, Pavan. It's nice to be here.
Yes, sir. So, without further ado, we'll get started with the interview. My first question to you would be, what advice would you give to future company leaders or students who are interested in pursuing a career in corporate growth and business strategy?
Very interesting. I think this is the ambition which makes students join such institutes like IIMs. I myself am a product of one such campus. I did my IIM many years back from Calcutta. So if I think about my journey and if I think about what the students should look forward to, I have two very basic items to talk about. I was reading about IIM Raipur on my way to this place, and I saw that the vision for this campus includes very nice words like inquiry, consciousness, innovation. These three words sum up perfectly what is expected from the future corporate leaders. Many of you will join different companies in different industries. Some of you may start your own businesses. But regardless of which industry you may be in, just remember these three words. You should always be curious to know, always be curious to learn. The word inquiry captures it all, right? Innovation. It's a very high sounding strategic word, could mean anything to anybody. But the mere thought is, let's not continue with business as usual. Let us not continue with status quo. Let us look at doing things differently. Let's look at approaching fresh ideas, right? That is the easy way to interpret innovation for a general conversation. If somebody is in a specific role, we can give specific inputs, but openness to try fresh ideas, having an attitude to approach a problem with a new mindset. This is what I would call innovation, right? And the middle word was consciousness. I think again it's a very heavy word. Without getting too philosophical about it, I would just interpret consciousness here as being aware of what you're doing, remembering the goal, remembering the purpose, and that purpose will ensure you take the right decisions going forward. I gave a slightly ideological answer, but being at IIM Raipur and knowing what IIM Raipur stands for, I felt this is a very good way to remind the students here of the institute's vision.
It gives us immense pleasure that our vision and mission statements have caught your attention, sir. With that said, what according to you are the most important abilities and attributes for a corporate management leader? And how have they helped in your career, like when you incorporated them?
So I have a very easy way for people to remember, right? A for apple, everybody knows A, the first alphabet. I have a formula which captures three A's. The first A stands for adapt. Simple English word. Adapt essentially stands for you will be in different situations. It could be different companies, it could be different roles, it could be different projects, it could be different team members, it could be different managers. But your ability to adapt with each one of these scenarios is something which will propel you to the next level. So that's the first A. Second A is agility, agile, right? I am an engineer, so did science in my schooling. This is the difference between speed and velocity, right? Agility is not just speed, but also with focus, right? So think of velocity, not just speed. This is agility. So when you get onto a project, how do you work on it? Are you proactive? Do you need reminders? Are you reliable? Are you quick? Agility sets you apart. Once a group of people realize how agile you are, you will be entrusted with more opportunities. And every opportunity is a platform to grow. Hence the second A, agility. Third A, and the final A, acceptance. Acceptance is again a little more philosophical, but for you to easily visualize, Acceptance is about understanding maybe the company's culture, maybe the team's culture, understanding the expectations placed on a person like you, so that while you work on the project, you are focused on the project and everything else is accepted, right? So with this mindset, you will be free of any distractions. Whatever else may come in the way, you would accept, but focus on the task at hand. To me, these are very easy way to remember. A for apple, remember the 3 A's. Adapt, agile, accept. I hope it helps.
Wonderful, sir. We will definitely keep those 3 A's in mind. And it is really true that effort alone does not make a difference. A direction needs to be set for the effort that we are putting in.
So no speed, only velocity.
Yes, sir. So my last question, keeping in consideration the time constraint that we have, my last question to you would be, what elements do financial investors consider most important when evaluating possible investments in companies undergoing substantial transformations?
So when we think about investments, when we think about different companies at different stages of their life cycle, it could be a startup raising seed money, it could be a company scaling up on the path to become a unicorn, it could be companies which are raising money either in the form of debt, equity, anything in the markets, large multinationals. There would be a simple, I'm trying to make it sound simple, but there would be a basic framework which everybody uses, right? On one hand, a very big word called governance is always assessed, is always evaluated. Governance gives comfort on whether the numbers which are being said are true or not. Hence governance. How do you prove it? There are auditors, there are analysts, there are observers, there are rating agencies who give the reports out, which kind of gives comfort in terms of do the numbers lie or not. That's part A. But assuming all numbers are in good shape, the details matter. And when we get into details, there are 2 or 3 big parameters. Number 1, growth. Growth is a journey. They will look at what did you do in the last few years to get a track record. They will look at what you're doing now to see whether your current approach is working. And the third thing is they will look at whether your current initiatives are keeping you in good shape for the future. So metric number 1, growth. Growth can be for revenues, growth can be for profits, growth can be for anything in a constructive frame of mind. Once that is done, the second item would be profits versus cash. In the last 12 to 18 months, there has been plenty of discussions in every professional forum about companies chasing growth, followed by a question mark, at what cost? So this is attributing that question. Are you profitable? Are you on the path for profitability? Are you generating cash? Are you on the path of generating cash? Or are you stuck where the company is still sucking cash? This would be the most simple way of presenting governance for reliable numbers. And once governance is proven, growth with profitability / cash generation. The moment this is answered, I think people associated with such companies will know whether they'll be successful when it comes to raising money or not.
We are pretty sure that there are many intricacies involved in this concept, but the way you have simplistically put forth your insights is a clear indicator of your clarity and wisdom on the subject.
Thank you.
On behalf of IIM Raipur, we really thank you for taking this time and accepting this interview. And we would really love to host you again on campus.
I look forward to meeting with more students in my future visits. And I'm very eager to listen to the ideas which are currently going on in your minds. Maybe my answers can get simpler even then.
Yes, sir. Maybe one day we will.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.